What's up guys, Earl Lennington here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I want to chat about something that really grates me in the wrong way. It's when companies want to pay you in exposure. So how does payment and exposure exactly work? So what happens is the graphic designer or a musician or a creative artist or just a general creative person creates content and goes to a big corporation and goes, okay cool, you asked me to design this. Here it is, and the company goes, well, this is fantastic, this is great. I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to give you all the exposure in the world so we don't have to pay you. So that's exactly what exposure is. It's doing a whole bunch of work for like 8-9 hours, putting your back into it and not getting paid for it. Now, a lot of companies promise exposure. Like a couple months back, I did a really cool shoot for this place up in Joburg. You know, everything was like that. And they said to me, okay, cool, Daryl, why don't we use your content on TV? And I was like, oh, that'd be so rad, it'd be so great. I mean, my content on TV. And they were like, okay, cool, just sign on the dotted line and you are going to get so much exposure. And I was like, exposure? You want to use my content for exposure? And I'm like, yes, you're going to get so much exposure for your YouTube channel and everything. And I was like, okay, well, the last time I did this with you guys, you literally said the same thing to me, and what you did was you said, we're going to put your YouTube channel name there, we're going to put your Twitter handle, all of this. This is what I agreed to, you know. And what did they give me? They gave me a little name strap on the top right hand corner that said Daryl Lennington, that you quite literally had to use a magnifying glass to read. Now, to them, that is gaining me followers. Now 90% of the people who actually watched that video either didn't see my name. Now these are people who are asked to watch it, just to let you know, just a little disclaimer there. And about 10% of them did, and they said that they literally had to walk up to the screen and go, okay, it is Daryl's content, you know, cool for him, he gains exposure. No, I gained no exposure because 90% of the people watching that show didn't even see my name in the corner. And those who did, I highly doubt that you're going to go to Google and go Google my name. Basically the point is, if you're a graphic artist, a designer, a painter, musician, or whatever in the creative field, don't do work for exposure, okay? Do it for hard-earned cash, because the fact of the matter is, exposure is not going to pay for your car, it's not going to pay for your house, and it's not going to pay your bills. If you're going to run around and work for exposure, you're literally going to become bankrupt by the end of 2017, or 2018, or 2019, or 2020, depends on when you watch this video. Exposure is something that you should get for work that's paid for. I mean, if a client loves your work, they need to pay you for it, and go. This was the artist that did it, okay? And they'll go to their clients and say, you must check out Daryl's work, or Richard's work, or Jonathan's work, or someone's work. I mean, we paid this guy millions of money to do this campaign for us, and it blew up, and we made money, our client made money, he made money. You know, that's how it's supposed to work. Companies aren't supposed to go to you and say, Daryl, you're a massive creative genius. Don't you want to do this campaign for me, and I'll pay you an exposure. And then you just sit there and go, well, exposure's seriously not going to pay for anything, and no, I'm not going to do it. End of the day, if you're watching this and you're a creative, a designer, even a band, a musician, whatever you are, don't do stuff for exposure. Send an invoice. Tell the client that here's your idea, you're going to invoice it, and if not, they're probably going to have to look for someone else. Because I guarantee you, there's someone else there that's going to go, here's an invoice. And the company's going to go, okay, cool, well we've tried the exposure route with like 7 people. It's not going to work, so let's take this guy and we'll pay him. Meanwhile, you were the first guy they approached and they offered exposure. and they're not going to come back to you. Anyway, at the end of the day, this was just a little rant that I wanted to talk about when it came to exposure and how you as a creative person should not be doing work for free. Don't do it. Like, out of the bottom of my heart, just hear me out here. I may not have the largest set of subscribers here, but what I'm saying is true. I mean, I've been asked so many times to do stuff for exposure, and I did. And I'll be honest, I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. So if you're gonna do something for exposure, just realize that you're not gonna get much back. And the company that's using your content for free, or / exposure, is going to make millions and millions off your work. So anyway, that's my little rant over for today. Anyway, stay tuned to the channel for the latest tech and gaming news and product unboxing and everything else that I do here. Thanks for watching. If you dig the video, like it. If you didn't, don't. If you do dig the content, subscribe to the channel and I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you later.